Hello friends and family, and good afternoon from the premium outlets here at Vineland Ave. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head on over to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store and check out all of the newest heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. Lately, both outlet stores at Vineland and International Drive have been putting out so much new merchandise. It's a really great time to come out, visit, and check out all of the newest offerings. Plus, is the location very close proximity to Disney Springs, so you can have an awesome Disney Springs kind of day and come to the premium outlets. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. That being said, though, I did want to mention we are getting here a little bit later in the afternoon. It is definitely super duper busy at the premium outlets. I do normally suggest you get here a little bit earlier just so you can score a close parking spot. Before we do head inside the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. Okay, so we're just making our way to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store. It actually looks like there's no line to get inside. Very surprising for how busy the parking lot was. Let's head inside though and check out all the newest merchandise. Okay, as soon as you come inside the Character Warehouse, they have this really awesome wrapped canvas, part of last year's Play in the Park collection. These are only $35 a piece, with like Mickey, Minnie, Cinderella Castle, Donald, Daisy. Underneath there though, they do still have some of the assorted Disney Creative Soul dolls. These are only $40 a piece, like inspired by a bunch of different Disney princesses. These are limited edition though. They have the Snow White version. Right underneath there is the Cinderella version with the Cinderella carriage. Really nice attention to detail though. On the bottom is the Rapunzel version, and they're getting lots of different merchandise from Pandora over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. This is a whole set of 3 different wall arts, kind of like the acrylic design though. You can see like the banshees, the floating mountains. These are only $30 a piece for the set, and they do even have some really cool like prints here that are all matted up and ready to go from the let's see here, Marvel line. They do have this one here for $12.99. And then right up ahead though, also part of your Disney Creative Soul design, you also have like the really cool prints that are matted up. These are only $7.99 a piece, a really good deal though. And they do still have from over at Disney Springs, from the Art of Disney store, this really cool wrapped canvas with Ariel with that bubble design for $75. A good selection of different Disney princess dolls on the opposite side though. Here's a really cool one, part of your Disney princess collection with Pocahontas. You get like Miko, the dress, the crossbody. These are only $15 a piece, so a really good deal. From Disney's Encanto, you have the Mirabelle doll. You get all the accessories on the side there though. That one is $15, and they do still have that very fancy Mirabelle doll. These are limited edition, one of 6,650 pieces. These are now further marked down to only $100 a piece. And they are still running some really great deals on these adult-sized unisex graphic t-shirts. We have Tinkerbell, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, the huge graphic with the Beacons of Magic, and then 2024 at the bottom. Originally $35 a piece. These are now only $1.99. The backside has your Walt Disney World lettering. And so much really cool, like brand new Stitch merchandise that they have here at the Character Warehouse. An entire pack of different like scrunchies, and then you get 4 Clippies there with Stitch, some Hawaiian flowers, and then Scrump. These are only $8 a piece, marked down from, let's see here, $17. Even more of that brand new Stitch merchandise with the ultraviolet ink is a really awesome crossbody bag. It's embroidered there with Stitch, Walt Disney World. These are originally $40 a piece, now only $12.99. They do still have a good assortment of those Stitch, absolutely massive like ceramic candles with that pineapple design. Perfect for summer though. These are $15 a piece. And they even have some perfect hats for like a good Disney pool day, or to take down to like to the beach. This one's part of the Disney's Typhoon Lagoon line. You gotta love these though, with the Stitch design with the surfboard. These were $35 a piece, now only $15. And then perfect to match that crossbody bag. They do have the matching adult size backpack, again with Stitch embroidered. He's like popping out of the bag, and it says Walt Disney World. These were $60 in the park, now only $30. A few other really cool things over in this section though. They do have that simulated leather purse. These have the actual like locking mechanisms on the front though, with the Mickey design. Two huge compartments though. These are originally $40, now only $20 a piece. And then here's even more of that brand new Stitch merchandise at the Character Warehouse. Some kids graphic t-shirts with Stitch. Really cool graphics though, with his tongue out. It looks like he's biting the shirt. These are $10, marked down from $30. They do even have a very fancy like kids dress with all of the Hawaiian flowers and then Stitch. This one has the elastic neckline. These are perfect for summertime. $8 from $27 for that one. And here's a really cool one. This one's a sensory friendly graphic shirt with a Stitch, Walt Disney World, and the surfboard for only $8. Let's see what else we got doing up front here at the Character Warehouse though. So a really cool Disney Park Loungefly wallet. This one has the gold sequins. If you look closely though, like you can see the Mickey design. The backside has your Disney Parks Loungefly badge. These are only $25, marked down from $50. And it looks like they do have some bins of different Run Disney merchandise and then pop sockets. Here's a really cool bracelet with a little sneaker design. These are only $5 a piece, marked down from $10. And lots of new merchandise from Tron over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. We have the Tron Light Cycle Run pop sockets. This is like a metal design, so very nice quality. These are only $8 from $25. And they do still have some of your Disney Park lug crossbody bags. These are from Epcot's International Festival of the Arts 2025 with Figment. You got the music notes. This is a great size lug bag though. These are only $35 a piece, so that one's further discounted. They do also have here from Tron yet another crossbody bag. It says Enter the Grid with the ride vehicle and then Tron Light Cycle Run. These are $40 a piece originally. This is an actual Disney Parks Loungefly though. This one is now $25. Another really nice Disney Parks Loungefly bag that they do have here at the Character Warehouse. This one is part of the Marvel collection. We have Thor, Captain America, the Incredible Hulk, even the big Marvel design on the backside on the straps though. They do say Marvel a bunch of times. These are $40 a piece, marked down from $78. Then also from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios, they have these really cool little glow necklaces with Grogu. These are a really cool design though, only $7.99. And they do still have a whole bunch of those Disney Tinkerbell light up fairy gardens. So it actually has like this peg design and actually lights up there. Like you get the figurine with Tinkerbell, the rainbow, and all of the flowers. It shows you kind of like what it looks like at nighttime, but you can move all of the different pieces around. These are only $25 a piece. Next to that part of the Disney Eats collection is a massive pet bed. This one is the Caramel Apple Mickey. It does come with the cushion that is removable in case you want to wash it. These are only $25, marked down from $60. They do still have a whole bunch of them here at the Character Warehouse, and still some of those like tin compost buckets for the kitchen with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto. The opposite side says compost. These are $20 a piece, marked down from $40. But holy moly, so much really cool merchandise from Pizza Planet, from Toy Story. You have your interactive aliens. Look at this though. You push the button and then they all interact with each other. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so you got to pull the old pull tab. I don't want to pull the pull tab, but these are really neat. $15 a piece from $25. Right underneath there, we have a Buzz Lightyear. Let's see here. We have Buzz Lightyear glow wings. Okay, so these illuminate. Really cool for the kiddos. And then there retracts there with the wings on the sides. These are originally $37, now only $14.99. And it does look like they even have a brand new Disney Pixar Toy Story backpack. On the inside has a cool design. You got a patch for Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear, Ducky and Bunny, even some big compartments here for like some water bottles. These are only $15 a piece, marked down from $40. Let's actually check out a whole bunch of the awesome Minnie Mouse merchandise here at the Character Warehouse. Like this women's dress with the Minnie Mouse design with all of the different color bows. Let's see if we can find the old price of Rooney. These are $40 from $128. That is such a good deal. Also perfect for summer. Really nice for like your Disney resort pool. They have these really cool bucket hats with the huge bow that says Minnie Mouse and the polka dots. These are now only $8 a piece. And then right next to that is your adult size Minnie Mouse full zip hoodie with the polka dot design. You have Minnie Mouse embroidered on the sleeve. These are $20 from $70. Even on the hood though, like you have Minnie Mouse's ears with the nice big oversized bow. Lots of things further discounted here at the Character Warehouse though, like this women's tank top. This one has like this little pleated design at the bottom and a really cool neckline. These are $5 a piece, marked down from $40, and also perfect to match this entire collection. They do have the women's leggings with the floral design with Minnie. These are $12.99 from $45. Perfect if you are looking for a higher end dress. This one is actually from the dress shop. The attention to detail, like the quality of the fabric, is just incredible on these. They are originally $128. These are now $50 a piece. They do have them in just about every size. And a bunch of merchandise left over, part of the Mousewares collection. Like you get a set of 6 like smaller size saucer plates and the metal design here with Mickey Mouse to put them in. But these are originally $50, now only $15 a piece. You get a bunch of different Disney characters there. They have some really cool like kitchen towels as well. These are super duper soft. It's embroidered Making Magic with Mickey. These are $7.99 from $20. And they do still have some of those kitchen aprons with that checkerboard design with the huge pockets on the front there with Mickey's ears. These are only $12.99 a piece. Even more Disney Pixar Toy Story merchandise here at the Character Warehouse though, like these Sheriff Woody little cowboy boots with a cactus design. These are actually little toothpick holders. It says Andy on the bottom. These are $12.99 originally, now only $5 a piece. More merchandise here, perfect for the kitchen though, with Buzz Lightyear, Woody, Jessie, even Rex. It comes with like the collapsible little bowl. These are perfect though, especially for like a sandwich. These are $8 a piece from $20. And then yet another stainless steel cup from Toy Story. You get the huge gibbet with the alien, Who Will Be Chosen, and then Eternally Grateful. You have the claw and then Pizza Planet on the back. Originally $35, now only $12.99. And still going strong here at the outlet is a bunch of your Disney Cruise Line merchandise. Here's a whole set of 4 different ceramic plates. They do have some on display so you can check them out with the cruise ship logo. This one is the Minnie Mouse one. They have Donald Duck with the huge ship anchor, but also some of the other characters, Mickey and then Goofy. This whole set is only $25 a piece. And they have the matching bowls with a bunch of characters with the ship anchors with Chip and Dale. It looks like Donald Duck, Mickey, and Minnie. The cool thing though, they do have these with the original boxes in case you are doing any traveling. And right up ahead, greetings from Alaska for the Disney Wonder for Disney Cruise Line 2023. Some really nice wooden wall art. These are now further discounted to $13 a piece. And right over here is an absolutely massive serving tray. This one has like the rope design on the handles. These are solid metal though. It says set a course for adventure with Mickey Mouse. These are $20 a piece. And also the Disney Cruise Line plastic cups with the ship anchors, the cruise logo, Donald, Daisy, so many characters. These are originally $17, now only $8 a piece. So many awesome plastic cups right now at the Character Warehouse though. This is a massive tall one with some Mickey pretzels, some premium bars, waffles, so many cool things, even some churros. This one comes with a plastic straw. $20 for that one, marked down from $25. Right underneath there is a stainless steel tumbler. It says, I love our Disney theme parks. It kind of shows you how to do some Disney recycling. Originally $30, now only $10 a piece. But I am noticing some more cups over in this direction. This is a really cool plastic one with the aliens from the seagulls from Finding Nemo. It says mine, mine, mine a bunch of times. You get the little gibbet on top. These are now $12.99 a piece. Underneath there is kind of like the matching coffee mug design with all of the seagulls. I love the facial expression on the back though. This one is $7.99 from $17. and some more merchandise that they do have from Tron over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. It says greetings. Really cool design though. You got two designs here on the back side, the Tron logo as well. These are $7.99 from $15, and then right underneath there is kind of like a matching plastic cup. These are cool for the kiddos. It says Light Cycle, Grid, and then Tron. On the inside with the dome though, you do have like the little cars that move with the silicone straw. These are $12.99 from $25, and they still do have those Scrooge McDuck massive coffee mugs with the little silicone hat on top. You have the massive handle with the gold design for $12.99. A few other coffee mugs in this section that I do want to show you though. Perfect to go with all that brand new Minnie Mouse merchandise. We have the ceramic Minnie Mouse coffee mug with the little soup spoon. These are originally $25, now only $7.99. And then right underneath there, brand new to the Character Warehouse, they have this massive ceramic Jiminy Cricket coffee mug where his hand is the actual handle where he's holding on to his hat. These are $12.99 from $25. And they do still have some of that brand new Bambi merchandise here at the Character Warehouse. A whole set of 3 different hair scrunchies. Like the characters are embroidered, even the flowers. These are $10 a piece from $20. Underneath there is the perfect travel bag. These were just over at Disney's Ever After at Disney Springs not too long ago, embroidered with Bambi. You got a big zipper compartment. These are super fuzzy though. $19.99 marked down from $35 for them. And it looks like they do still have some of those plushies from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. These are the polar bear puppets from the holiday season. It's embroidered Animal Kingdom on the foot. These are $12.99 a piece from $35. And then underneath there, they do still have some of those National Geographic, really good size elephant plushies. It looks like paint is kind of like splattered all over. These are now $12.99 a piece. From last year's holiday collection is a really cool throw pillow with the snowman, with the Santa hat, with the Mickey ears, even the scarf on the bottom. This is solid Sherpa though, so really super duper soft. Originally $45, these are now only $15 a piece, and they do still have a whole bunch of those Sorcerer Mickey glow wands. These are absolutely massive though. The Sorcerer Mickey hat lights up there on the top section, then has all of the sparkles with Mickey Mouse. These are only $7.99 a piece. Let's actually check out some of the different cups here for the kiddos. Okay, so lots of new Cars merchandise has been coming to Walt Disney World lately, and here's some of the older cups. It has the little Rust-eze button there where you push it up for the straw with Lightning McQueen. These are $5 a piece, marked down from $20. Right underneath there, we have one that's really cool, especially for the parks. This one comes with a little like crossbody strap, positive vibes only. You have Mickey, Goofy on there, Donald, Daisy. These are $7.99, marked down from $17. Even more of the merchandise from Disney Springs is coming here to the Character Warehouse though, like these really fancy mirrors. Part of like the Disney designer collection with the princesses. These are $15 a piece, so a really good deal there. Underneath there is kind of like a bookend, or you can use this as like a wall shelf. It has your Disney artist collection there on the back side. These are now $14.99 a piece. And then on the opposite side is a whole bunch of brand new like Disney lemon merchandise with this little like serving platter with all of the lemons and then the Mickey Mouse design. These are $30 a piece for the entire set. Right underneath there is a really cool bag. Let's see what we got here with the embroidered lemon with the Mickey Mouse design. So you can use this as a crossbody where it comes with the strap. This is great though, especially for like a picnic. These are, let's see here, originally $40. I don't see the outlet price just yet, but you do got the lemon gibbet there on the side. Right next to that one is yet another plastic cup with the Minnie Mouse and then all the lemon slices. This has the center section though where you could put the fruit in to kind of like flavor your water. These are only $12.99 a piece, marked down from $30. And here's even a whole bunch of merchandise from Disney's Lion King. They have like these Scar, almost like carved out of coal, like statues with the faux plant. These are originally $30 a piece, now $10 at the Character Warehouse for the 30th anniversary of Disney's Lion King. is an awesome throw blanket though with Mufasa and Simba. These are originally, let's see here, I want to say $70. Yeah, originally $70. These are 50 by 60 inches, $25 a piece for them. And they even have some like Disney Lion King kitchen aprons with Rafiki embroidered on the top. We have Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa with some frillies for only $12.99. And so much awesome merchandise from Disney Pixar Up. These are some really cool night lights with the house, with the balloons. This one's actually lit so you can see what it looks like. Only $15 a piece for them. Right up ahead is the plastic cup. It comes with the grape soda tab on the top with the silicone straw. It says adventure is out there. And then you have some balloons. These are $5 from $25. Yet another plastic cup though with the grape soda logo. It says ice cold refreshing, 21 ounces. That one is $10 from $25. And they even have some like illuminated wall art. It says the spirit of adventure on the balloon. You get the house with the string, so you can actually like put this on your wall. $20 a piece, marked down from $50. Let's actually check out some of the different merchandise here on the spinny rack. So here's a really cool iPhone 13 case, greatest in the galaxy from Star Wars with the Death Star. We have Darth Vader, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, even Han Solo. Originally $30, these are now $7.99. On the opposite side is some different Run Disney magnets, 19.3 miles, Walt Disney World 2025. These are now only $4 a piece. They have your Springtime Surprise with Groot for the 5K, the Incredibles 10-miler, even a really cool one though with like the Incredibles, Hercules, and Groot. These are only $4 a piece though. Underneath there is a magnetic photo frame set for $10. You get Heartbreaker, Troublemaker with Ursula, Always Beastly with Cruella de Vil, and then on the back side you even get even more though. Like how cool is that with Maleficent, and we have One Bad Apple. These are $10 a piece from $20. That being said, you definitely have to take your time here at the Character Warehouse. Lots of new merchandise on the spinny racks. They have some Disney pin lanyards. These are reversible though. It has a little silicone design here for your Disney pins. Kind of cool design though, it's like some snacks. You have Jack Skellington, the Poisonous Apple, Simba, even some like Disney Munchlings. These are really cool though. These are only, let's see here, $3.99 marked down from $15. And of course we have to check out some of the brand new pins here at the Character Warehouse for Run Disney Springtime Surprise Weekend 2025 is a massive pin with Hercules, the Incredibles, and then Groot. These are originally $45, now only $15 a piece, but they do have a great selection of Run Disney pins with Hercules. This one is for the 10K. That was originally $23, now only $6. Right underneath there we have the Mrs. Incredible version for Springtime Surprised Weekend. These are very sparkly though. Originally $20, this one is now $5. And then on the opposite side of that, we do have yet another version here with Mrs. Incredible for the 10-miler for $5.99. Even more really cool dolls here at the Character Warehouse, part of the Disney ILY Forever collection. You have your Sven doll. He comes with the antler ears. They all do come with the Mickey-shaped balloon with the surprise inside, but these are only $12.99. They have Belle from Beauty and the Beast with the Enchanted Rose. You do get like the Enchanted Rose denim jacket for $12.99. Underneath there's a couple of the different like accessory sets like Dr. Facilier with the shoes, the fanny pack, the jacket, and they even have Maribel from Encanto. These are only $7.99 a piece. And then right underneath there from Disney Pixar Turning Red, they do still have a whole bunch of like those deluxe figurine sets with the red panda. These are originally $30 a piece. I do believe these are $12.99. Here's even some brand new clothing offerings and different things in the kids section at the Character Warehouse with a Little Mermaid, and then we have Flounder. Like how fancy is this dress? I love this. It's all embroidered on the top section. Originally $40, these are now $15 a piece. Looks like they do actually have a couple different offerings though, like this whole swimsuit where you can kind of like dress up there as a mermaid. This one is $12.99 from $40. And even more Disney Princess merchandise at the Character Warehouse. You have your Moana full zip hoodie with the big graphic. The flowers are even embroidered. This one has like the scalloped bottom. That one is $15 from $45. And it looks like they're even getting some of the merchandise from Moana too here at the Character Warehouse. A very nice kid-sized jacket. This one is lined with Sherpa on the inside. The little pockets are embroidered with some flowers. And then Moana, originally $60 in the parks, now only $20. And they do have this really cool Moana romper at the Character Warehouse now. This one is long sleeve with Moana, the flowers, even the elastic waistline. $15 marked down from $40. And perfect to go with all the new Tron merchandise is a kid-sized tank top with a grid design, and then Tron Light Cycle Run. These are $15 a piece from $27. They do have these in just about every size. And then right up ahead is a kid's graphic t-shirt. You can see like the tire thread and then Tron Light Cycle Run. This one is $15 from $32. So many cool things going on in the kids section though. From your Marvel Spider-Man collection is a kid-size hooded Spirit jersey with like the web design and then spiders. These are only $25, marked down from $60. The backside has the huge Spider-Man logo. Even on the hood you got the eyes, so that one is really cool. They have your Marvel Legends series action figures, part of the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 with Groot. Let's see here. These are only $30 a piece, so a really good deal for them. Here is a kid's graphic t-shirt with Groot. This one is long sleeve. It says I am Groot on the front. That one is $10 from $35. And they do still have those Marvel Power Icon action figures. These are motion activated with like lights and sound effects with real character phrases for $20. A few other things over in this section that I do want to show you though. Perfect for your office desk is a Marvel desk organizer. It comes with the, let's see here, paper clips, your pack of papers there, like some cool post-its, the Avengers, established 1963, and then the whole organizer. This one is now only $8. Underneath there is your, let's see here, Marvel Avengers Captain America Cause Rider. So this is the Captain America figurine. It kind of goes back and forth, plays music, and it lights up for only $35. Here's even some brand new Winnie the Pooh merchandise at the Character Warehouse. So this was literally just at Disney Springs not too long ago. A smaller size crossbody bag. Winnie the Pooh's embroidered with a little honey pot. And then on the opposite side, he's embroidered again. These are originally $30, now only $15, and they do have these massive backpacks on the big zipper compartment. It looks like the honey's kind of like dripping. I love Winnie the Pooh's facial expression there though. These are only $20 a piece, marked down from $40. Here's even more of that really nice Disney Cruise Line merchandise though. They do have your Disney Park lug backpacks embroidered with the Disney Cruise logo, Captain Mickey and Minnie for Disney Cruise Line. These are now only $55 a piece. And then right underneath there is a couple different travel bags that they do have to match this collection. Also Disney Park lug. You have a Sail Away with Captain Mickey. This one has so many different zipper compartments though. Originally $75, now only $35. They do have yet another like smaller size bag. This one is a crossbody one, perfect for your cruise though. Embroidered with the pinstriping and the patch with Mickey Mouse. You get a ton of different compartments on the inside. This one is $35. And right underneath there is more of like a canvas material tote bag. It's embroidered where magic meets the sea with the ship anchor, established 1998. These are originally $40, now only $20. And again, perfect to go with all of this Disney Cruise Line merchandise is yet another crossbody bag. Embroidered Disney Cruise Line with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy. You have Pluto, and then of course Goofy with the cool like strap there with the pinstriping. These were originally $35 on the cruise ship, now only $20 a piece. Underneath there is kind of like your classic, almost like a baseball shirt for ESPN, and it has number 79 for the year. Let's see the price here. Originally $40, now only $14.99. And they have some really nice adult size hoodies. These are a full zip for Disney's All-Star Resort. I love this though, like a really cool like retro design. These are originally $60 at the resort, now only $25. It has the pinstriping on the back. Even more further markdowns here at the Character Warehouse from Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival 2024. These adult size long sleeve shirts. You can see like Spaceship Earth, some grapes, and then the wine bottles. These are originally $45, now only $5 a piece. They even have your adult size ringer tee, part of the same collection for Food and Wine 2024. Again, these are unisex. Originally $35, now only $5. The backside you have like all of Epcot's World Showcase and then Food and Wine Festival, and they even have those really fancy button-down shirts. These have 2 buttons on the front, more of like your Under Armour no sweat material, embroidered for Food and Wine Festival. These are now, let's see here, $19.99 from $50. And it looks like they're even getting some of last year's Disney Parks Lily Pulitzer merchandise, like this women's dress with the palm trees, all of the oranges, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and then you have Cinderella Castle, $55 from $158. Right next to that is your matching pair of women's leggings. Now they only have these in smaller sizes, but has the same design there with the Hawaiian flowers, Mickey, Minnie, and Cinderella Castle, $50 from $128. And then yet another Lily Pulitzer item that they do have. This one is a half-zip jacket with Cinderella Castle. You have Minnie Mouse and then Daisy Duck. That one has the gold hardware there on the zipper pull. These are $65 from $148. They even have like kind of like your matching pullover sweatshirt with that same design for $65. Tucked away in the back corner is even more Marvel merchandise. This is an adult section from Guardians of the Galaxy. A really cool graphic shirt with the embroidered pinstriping on the sleeves. $15 marked down from $40 for them. They have your Marvel, let's see here, we have Nova Corp's data file with Thanos, Loki, Ronan, even the Taskmaster with the different like threat levels. $14.99 from $45 for them. And then right underneath there is a really cool Marvel graphic t-shirt, again with the threat level with Loki. I really like the green with the blue. These are $14.99 from $40. They do even still have some of the assorted Mickey and Company merchandise. I am shocked these are still here with the embroidered pinstriping. Mickey Mouse is embroidered here on top of the mushroom. This is a long sleeve button down, $12.99 from $70. Next to that one is another pullover sweatshirt with Baymax. This actually has a really cool like tie-dye design where like Baymax is waving at you. You got your big like balloon lettering on the side with Baymax's name. That one is $19.99 from $55. Looks like they do have these in just about every size. And even more merchandise from Disney's Magic Kingdom for Tron. We have a Flynn's Top Score Club, so yet another pullover sweatshirt. I'm shocked with all this new Tron merchandise. $20 a piece, that is a great deal. Some of the different Spirit jerseys and different things that they do have at the Character Warehouse from Epcot's International Festival of the Arts are the adult-sized Spirit jerseys with Figment and then Spaceship Earth. These are now further reduced to only $30 a piece. The backside has the Festival of the Arts logo with a Figment at the bottom. Look at that though with all the music notes and then footprints. That is a really cool jersey. Another Marvel one that they do have with Black Panther. This has the huge silver lettering on the back here with Wakanda Forever. These are now further discounted to $35 a piece. On the front you got the neckline with the silver finish, again with Black Panther. They have those in every size. Next to that one is a adult size Star Wars Spirit jersey with Princess Leia and then Han Solo on the front. And actually if you look closely you can see like all the sparkles, but these are only $30 a piece. The backside says I love you with that classic raised lettering for a Spirit jersey. And they do also have like the matching navy blue version where it says I know, but I do want to show you the front side. You have that same graphic with Princess Leia and Han Solo. And they do still have last year's 2024 adult-sized Jollywood Night Spirit jerseys from over at Disney's Hollywood Studios. You got like the gingerbread man with the Jollywood Nights logo. These again are $30 a piece. You have your raised lettering, Disney's Jollywood Nights at Hollywood Studios. They only have them in smaller sizes right now. Next to that though is yet another adult-sized Star Wars Spirit jersey. This one says I know a bunch of times, and you have your raised lettering for Star Wars for $25. Yet another really cool adult-sized graphic t-shirt with all the different colored Spirit jersey logos. This one is embroidered Walt Disney World right underneath. Originally $40, now $12.99. But with that same print, they do have this really cool like aqua blue color pullover sweatshirt, again with the Spirit jersey logo. These are $8 marked down from $50. And they are getting some more merchandise from over at Disney's Hollywood Studios. From Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is a really cool graphic t-shirt. It says winging it a bunch of times. These are actually $30 in the parks. now $7.99. So that one is really neat. Right underneath there from the Lizzie McGuire movie, yet another cool graphic t-shirt. Seriously cool. It says bye-bye with all of like those little prints. This one is only $8. Definitely lots of the shirts from over at the World of Disney are coming here to the Disney Character Warehouse. We have MVP with Mickey Mouse playing football. It says I'm going to Walt Disney World for $8. A bunch of really cool things though, kind of like mixed together. Here is a long sleeve shirt from Disney Pixar Toy Story with the Pizza Planet delivery vehicle. This is more like a felt, like really soft design. $15 from $45 for them. And then yet another Star Wars item. This one is a pullover sweatshirt. It says Pizza Smuggler. You got the huge pizza. It's literally in the shape of the Millennium Falcon. You can't go wrong though for a pullover sweatshirt. $8 from $53. Even more Star Wars merchandise at the Character Warehouse. Here's a unisex graphic t-shirt with like the staggered lettering with Darth Vader and his helmet. That one is $20, marked down from $35, but it looks like they still do have some of those exhibit series puzzles. These are 1,000 piece with Princess Leia, C-3PO, and then R2-D2, $7.99 from $25. That being said, if you are looking for some really nice beach towels for the summertime, they definitely have you covered at the Character Warehouse. Really cool with like all the different like bright colors with Darth Vader, the Stormtroopers. It even has the Star Wars lettering. I do believe these are $10 a piece. And here's a really cool simulated leather fanny pack that's embroidered Star Wars. You have 77. We have Darth Vader and then R2-D2 for $12.99. Let's check out some of the adult size graphic t-shirts and clothing offerings on the spinny racks though. From Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas with that classic scene with Jack and Sally. Originally $35, now only $12.99. Right behind there we have Best K Ever for Disney's Castaway K with the cruise ship. Tons of Disney Cruise Line merchandise. That graphic shirt is only $10. We have from Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room a short sleeve button down shirt. It's even embroidered Tiki Room on the pocket. These are only $14.99 from $60. Let's see what else we got doing here though. From Stitch's 626 birthday merchandise last year. It's kind of like a adult-sized basketball jersey with like the planets, the moons, and the stars. These are $15 a piece from $35. Then yet another tank top. You don't get to find too much rock and roller coaster merchandise at the Character Warehouse. This one is really cool with like the flower design and then the frillies at the bottom for only $10. And here is a very fancy women's dress. This one is from Disney's Haunted Mansion. It's embroidered Tomb Sweet Tomb on the neckline, but it literally is the Haunted Mansion wallpaper all the way down to the bottom. The cool thing about these though, it actually glows in the dark. $25, marked down from $70 for that one. Yet another Star Wars graphic t-shirt with Han Solo. This one says I know at the bottom. Originally $30, now only $7.99. And then right over here, okay, from the Norway Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase, yet another long sleeve shirt. Let's see what we got going on the back side. Okay, so how cool is that? It even says Norway with the sparkly gold lettering. These are, let's see here, $14.99 from $35. You really do have to look everywhere at the Character Warehouse. Another graphic t-shirt with a pennant with Mickey Mouse. You have 71 authentic original Walt Disney World. Let's actually check out some of the different merchandise on the kids racks though. From Marvel, Black Panther is a really cool graphic t-shirt with the bright colors. You have Black Panther's mask. That one is only $7.99. We have the Disney Encanto like whole house graphic t-shirts in the kids section. Originally $27, now $7.99. Also on this rack is a really cool Disney Princess graphic t-shirt. These were literally just at the World of Disney store at Disney Springs. We have a Belle from Beauty and the Beast, Princess Tiana, and then that nice like floral design, $7.99 from $27. Right behind there, we have a sensory-friendly graphic t-shirt. So again, a lot of Stitch merchandise at the outlet lately. You got two graphics with Stitch. It says Bring on the Chaos. This one is only $8. And a brand new Monsters University graphic shirt with Sully and then Mike Wazowski. This one is actually like a football Letterman patch that's embroidered on the front. $8 from $27. I had such a fun time today hanging out here at the premium outlets at Vineland Ave. It's always a pleasure coming out and checking out all the newest heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. And holy moly, they had so much brand new merchandise today. Lots of Winnie the Pooh offerings, things from Disney Pixar Toy Story. It's just a great time to come out, visit, and check out all the newest merchandise. That being said, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.